There's a brown coyote or brown tan. There's an OD black one right there with pals. That one obviously has no pals. Woodland butt packs, H harnesses, a bunch of single random pieces that finish up individual orders right there. A couple padded war belts. We did a full build video on the padded war belt today. Those are pretty nice, man. I really thought you could get something on the market that would be equivalent, and then we bought a bunch of stuff off the market and it's not anywhere close. I really thought we could just push you guys, funnel you into something that was already in existence that would finish out your rifleman kits. Here's a bunch of Tiger Stripe stacked mag pouches. One mag on the face of one mag. These hold AK or M4 perfectly. These are bungees, obviously, and both walls are Velcro lined. So you can remove the bungee and you can put a 1-inch adhesive dot or square of Velcro on your mag and jam it in there. You don't want to put it on both sides. You won't get them out. Just one dot, one side, and either way you index the mag, both front and back walls of both slots have Velcro in those. And then you also get the bungee. Those are Tiger Stripe. These are 500, but they're super heavy hand. The material's real rigid. The polyurethane spray or whatever they put on these is very nice. There's the laptop bag I did on full build. There's a laptop bag we built in the shop today. A lot of you guys asked for no pals, so we did one up to see what that would look like. That's what that looks like. That is brown and coyote. Those are both on SOE quick ship. You can buy both of these. They will ship to you tomorrow morning. SOEquickship.com. This is a 34-inch padded belt. This is also on quick ship. So if you're a 34, I'm a 32. I can wear that, but I would prefer a 32. So if you're a 34, maybe 36. Not sure what we have on the floor currently right now. Looks like more butt packs going. Tons and tons of mesh pockets. We built a ton of mesh pockets today. More butt packs out here. Something here in Typhon, not sure what that's going to be. More butt packs. Looks like more 6x6s. More mesh pockets, just a ton of mesh pockets everywhere. We've built hundreds of mesh pockets already this week. Here's another pile right here. We just I have to cut the pulls on those, and then those will be ready to go up front. When I say we did a lot of mesh pockets, look at this. If this dies, I will switch networks and try to get you guys back. Here's more 6x6s with pals on the face. There's my Mormon clothes. I like to dress up as a Mormon and go door to door. Mesh pockets all across everything here. These are all mesh pockets. These ones have pals. These ones have Velcro on the back. Why would you want pals? Well, if you have a BBD bag, for instance, you can put these between the walls. So if you have mags on one side, pistol, mags, and light on the other, you can put this in between to keep them from banging or scratching. And then you can fill this with whatever you want. And then you have all these slots here for pins, pencils, chem lights, China markers, anything you want to put in there. We've done a ton of zippered knife pouches also. Here's a, like I was talking about just now, in a BBD bag. I didn't even realize this was sitting here. Here's a BBD bag. There's a mesh pocket sitting in between. I would rather run a PALS one, so it would just sit in here. This one obviously sticks to the Velcro. This is a large mesh pocket right here. 8 PMags inside there, double stacked. They lay flat inside here. If you push them into place, you can zip this up with 8 30-round mags in there. Got a bunch of bifold tool totes, bi-tool totes. We've got some roll-up tool pouches, tool roll-ups. We've got a bunch of tons of rigs. We're sitting heavy on rigs. I'm not even gonna walk over here. This seems to blink every time I do. Here, you guys can take a look real quick. Lots of gear. The wall is covered up. Do you have war belts in OD range? Nope. I don't even build war belts. I personally made the war belts. I build them one at a time. There's maybe 20 of them in existence. Yes, I can do them in OD. Yes, we do everything in OD. I just don't have those belts. I don't think I've even sold but 2 of those belts. I think there's literally 2 that I have taken money for in the wild. The rest are friends of mine and guys that I do stuff with, and they have all the other ones that I've built, to include all my family members and several of my employees. Josh, what's up, man? I pulled an 8-foot black snake out of my bait. That's a big black snake. That's it. That's a healthy rat snake there. I took one off a glue trap a couple nights ago, and I actually fed it last night, and he gobbled down a mouse. Benjamin Brewer, what's up? Pal's version is good for sliding in and out of a pouch, or absolutely it is. Plus it gives you, where do you keep your pens, your pencils, your markers, your chem lights, any tube stuff. I like to carry toothpicks. I'm looking for something about the size of like a chem light, an aluminum or titanium tube, just to keep toothpicks in. Red and black mesh pocket shipped today. Nice. We've shipped a lot of those this week. Do you have 8x8 tool bags in stock? Simon, I don't make anything called an 8x8 tool bag. Maybe you have that mixed up off of my site, or you're specifically looking for a pouch that is 8x8 question mark. Might be getting shipped. What are you looking for, Glenn? What do you need shipping on? Are the belts available in no, there's one and only one. I made it today on video. You can see how stiff, how tight this is. Let me put it down here so you can kind of get it. It doesn't, like, you can't really push it down. It'll flop down a long ways, but it doesn't, like, it is super. And the reason is, there's companies, you can find belts like this. They cost fucking a tenth, even less than a tenth of what I charge for these. And what they're doing is, they take a big piece of material and they sew their pals on it. And then they fold that piece of material upwards and they sew the edge. So the top of the seam is here. My seam is here in the middle, which gets covered by everything. You can see it right here. So I take this whole thing and make a tube and then turn it right side out, put the foam, and then start sewing the pals on. So where I'm sewing the pals from the center, I sew through both layers, all the layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I jump across 1, 2, so there's no stitching in the middle because I don't want it to cave in. I want that full amount across there. So you have all of these pals are sewn through all the layers of material, and that's why the belt is so stiff. That's why it's so rigid. And then it's got Velcro on the inside, so you could put this on a liner belt and lock this in place and use it without the suspender set. You could just use this as an outer duty belt if you wanted to. But with the T-ring adapters, these go through the pals, and then you weave your malice clips through here. So the way these work is this right here, can't pull out, not that it matters, but you rotate it upwards, and then you can pull this out of there. And then you just pop it through sideways to put it in place and move it. So you need 4 of these for this to work with the padded suspender set. But these ones, at least this one, we're sending out with the T-ring adapters. And they're called a T-ring adapter because they're the shape of a T. They go through pals, gives you a place to put blood type or any patches, and then a place to put carabiners. You could attach your gloves or something to them. That's what they're originally for. Little trinket. Patch stores and stuff sold them. Email custom order for Ranger OD Green. Mike, what are we talking about? One of these belts? What size pants do you wear? So far, I only have sizing on these up to 36 inches. Is the belt? No, no, dude, it's not rated for fucking repair. Come on, man. Mike, I know you're ninja. I know you're flying around in helicopters, but what about this makes you think rappel? There are no leg harnesses. There are no there's no stabo. There's no fall suppression. It literally is a padded belt, right? There's no type 7. There's no type 13. Normally when dudes are talking rappelling, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's just a cool thing that dudes say when they're like, is it rappel rated? I take a rigger belt or a Cobra belt, and we lifted an M60 battle tank with a fucking main crane, a mast crane, and we lifted the entire fucking front of the M60 tank up onto the back of its tracks with one of my rigger's belts. But no, these and even my belts that have a rappel ring that are made with type 13, which is the same webbing that you put your shoulder straps and your leg straps for a parachute, I still don't tell people that they're rated. Guys that have to have that guys that know, and guys that need to have the conversation, I don't want them to wear my shit for that, especially the fucking lawsuit shit that goes with that, and the certifications, and I don't, and I'm sure if you're a rigger or a rappel master or a skydive guy, I'm sure you know what a class 7 sewing machine is. I had 2 of them. I have not had a class 7 sewing machine in this shop since we set this shop up. So no, not life support rated. And if I'm ever rappelling, it's funny you say that, because I was listening to Mike Glover, if you know who that is. He was doing a reaction video to a Chinese special forces, Chinese soft forces, like promo video they put out, and they were rappelling. And he goes, every time we go to some fucking host foreign nation, in the dog and pony show, they always want to show rappelling. Rappelling's bullshit. Like, in the Army, nobody fucking rappels out of basic or best ranger competition. He's like, we fly to the fight in helicopters, and we can fast rope way faster than we can rappel. Rappelling is just for, like, they think they need to throw that in there. I rappel. I slack jump. We did bridges. We did all kinds of shit. But rappelling, like, it's really bullshit. And most guys that are doing like steep angle rescue, they're not rappelling anyways. They're using brakes and stuff. And with that said, Mike, on my gear, I have a 500 IV bag that has a Blackwater BOD harness in there, or a Yates assault harness, one of the two. If you have 2 class 7s, you have 3 class 8s. And I carry a rappel harness. I carry tubular nylon. I carry a CMC or CMI or a Petzl Rescue 8 figure 8 with the ear so you can tie off. There's a few other things in there, and my leather gloves. I still use like military leather gloves that you put the liners in. I like that for rappelling. I know a lot of guys use the leather, like the Petzl or PMI. Yates makes them. Everybody makes those. I just don't like those brown leather gloves. Got a notification on YouTube. What's up? Rappelling is not something you want to be doing. Oh, especially not while being shot. I mean, I like rappelling. Like, it's fun, right? I like taking people, especially kids, out rappelling. Like, I taught Amanda how to rappel. We used to go rappelling all the time. We would rappel off of bridges. We'd go bouldering, top roping, and stuff like that. It's fun, but it's like genuine. Normally, when a dude asks the question, that dude doesn't know what it's just some buzzword that he has in his head. I repel my Oreos into milk. I love it, man. I love it. Read, see if you can find ingredients from Oreos from 20 years ago, and then compare those ingredients to the ingredients today. It's gonna be baffling. It's gonna blow your mind. I have a Cobra belt, but it's so damn stiff, it digs into my hip sometimes. It does, yeah. Yeah, they're fucking wild. Do we make stuff for the SEAL teams? Individual guys, but we don't do any contract stuff or anything like that. At Virginia Beach, right on. Got 99 problems, but a job ain't one. Hit me. That's right. That should be the fucking the Benton County motto. I got 99 problems, but I'm definitely not going to work. Work will set you free. We had a guy building a huge fucking gate at the front of the shop, and they were literally going to put that. If you know what that means, you know what that means. If you don't know what that means, look up work will set you free. I had a Blaze orange boot bag for about a month. It's been great for use on the road. Nice. They definitely get dirty, like Scotch Guard those motherfuckers. Any of those pink ones, especially the multicam Alpine, the snow camo, Blaze orange, pink, any of those, man, they get fucking dark stains, especially in trucks and stuff and around roadways. Simmerwell, what's up, dude? How did you get him off the glue trap? Mineral oil. Coconut oil will do it, mineral oil, any kind of oil. And he actually came off really easy. It took probably 5 minutes and I had him freed. Pal's version is good for sliding in and out any pouch or bag. Yo, we're talking about those mesh pockets there. I'm scrolling back through the comments. I know I missed a bunch. The No Pals looks so discreet to carry a gun. It does. Do we care though? Like we were having that conversation on the podcast. We did a 2-hour podcast today, Scully and I, and we were talking about the open carry versus concealed carry. And I think most guys that open carry look like fucking goobers. And it's more like, look at me. Are any hot chicks checking me out? I got a gun in my flip-flop on the outside of my pants. They're just fucking goobers. But at least they're carrying a gun, like Scully pointed out. Maybe they just don't know, but at least they have a fucking gun with them, right? And that's kind of the guys are like, I don't want to carry especially like the fanny packs. We see that all the time when Wrangler Star posts a video with our FUPA, our fanny pack, and dudes are like, I don't carry a fanny pack because I know the guys with a fanny pack have a gun. Yeah, you're not gonna and you think I have a gun? You're not gonna come up to me on the way to the fucking parking lot and try to take my shit because you think I have a fucking gun. That's fucking right. You're gonna go rob some other motherfucker. That's not my problem. Because that dumbass should have had that guy should have made that bad guy think he had a fucking gun. Yeah, at least they have a gun, man. And we're so fast to shit talk those guys and make fun of them and shit. I mean, we all do it. Like I said to begin with, I think they're fucking goobers when they've got a gun. Jeff saw a dude at Walmart wearing like some overalls and has that little side pocket, probably for a flashlight or something. And the dude had a 1911 in there, fucking cocked and locked on his leg and slid into a pocket. Just fucking walking around Walmart. Jeff took a picture of it. He showed it to me. Dudes who perceived as a threat usually don't become target. That's right. And everybody wants they've got this whole idea that, well, when I'm at the mall and the shooting goes down, because I'm gray, man, I'm gonna save the day, but that guy's not gonna shoot at me because he didn't know I had a gun, right? And if he thinks I have a gun, then he's gonna take me out first. How are you gonna get took out, man? Fucking super ninja and shit. How are you walking around in condition fucking white to be taken out by the bad guy? He's ready. He was fucking ready, man. Jeff said he's a huge dude. Tactical denim holster. FUPA with swim shorts is the only way to spend the summer, along with some Crocs and some bubble gum probably. I open carry every day. The sheep and chickens make fun of me. I picture you, Dean Mullis, with a four-wheeler with a basket and some rifle racks on there with an AR or maybe a stainless lever gun or something. One of the worst mountain bike wrecks I had near Seneca flying down. Oh, I bet. Did you see the guy in the wheelchair? I did not. Tell me about it. I did not see that. I don't think I did. As Bone Tactical says, soft target versus hard target. Fine line in between. Bone Tactical. I haven't seen his stuff in a long, long time. Is he still living in Mexico? Yeah, at least they have a gun, man. Like, and they go out on the internet and ask questions, and then fucking dipshits fucking berate them and get like, why don't you just answer the dude's question? Like, educate him, push him in a gently push him in a direction that's more what he should be doing. Like, help him out. Is closed cell foam stiff enough for SOE style belt? Maybe I need that instead of a Cobra belt. Is it stiff enough? I'm not sure what you're asking, but there is closed cell foam inside this. They're two different animals. The Cobra belt or Rigger belt or EDC belt, Shivworks, had the wheelchair guy as a short. It's not our buddy in the wheelchair, right? It's not our guy. Mustang, whatever, I can't remember his name. We got a dude that came to class at Tech Response. He's been here in the building many times, and it's not good. Okay, thank goodness. The belts, the normal belts, fit through your belt loop. This won't go through belt loops. This belt is probably close to 3.5, 3.25 to 3 inches wide. This is an outer belt that you put all of your shit on. Got my order today. You make amazing stuff, quality hardcore. Well, thank you, Tommy. That's nice to say. What did you get, man? I have flown people out of Seneca Seneca. Man, I cannot say that word. Seneca. That's where, is that in New York or somewhere? The Gene Holster Mafia. That doesn't surprise me. Chuck, beautiful area, but can be dangerous. I get that. I probably don't need it because I don't know what it's for. But what's the difference between your belt with the Cobra buckle and the one with the V-ring Velcro down? Okay, so a lot of our belts have Cobra buckles, okay? Our EDC belt has a Cobra buckle. It's a 1-inch buckle on an 1.5-inch belt. And then we do a 1.5 Cobra, the least forgiving thing we make, the 1.5 duty belt. Has the least amount of adjustment. Like, you have to know what fucking size you have because there's very little tail because you're putting shit on that belt that's going to cover the tail up, so you're not going to be able to adjust it. The belts with the V-ring are 175. That webbing is life support rated webbing. It is the webbing that is used in parachute pack tray harnesses that your arms and leg straps and adjustments are for, your quick fit adapters and stuff. And because that is a life support rated webbing, I will put a V-ring on those things. That's the difference. Nowadays, today, you go back 30 years ago, all of the belts were 175 or 2-inch. So everybody that had holsters made a 175 holster. You can still get 175 holsters, but the majority of your holsters out in the wild right now, by most companies, fit 1.5. They're not going to fit 1.75. So if you have to ask, you don't need a 1.75 belt is the real answer. Always paranoid about a Cobra buckle coming undone. Well, Simon, before the Cobra buckles were called Cobra buckles, they were just called Austria Alpen buckles. That's who makes Cobra. And they were used for clipping in to the canopies on powered parachutes and paragliders and hang gliders. And I've never heard of anybody falling out of those because of the buckles. And if you look at buckles nowadays on modern roller coasters and shit like that, and those are Cobra buckles. So under load, that Cobra buckle can't come undone. It just doesn't happen. Clever, what's up, dude? Iron Pig Arm. Hey, I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Never a bit of trouble. No, there's no trouble. It's like the old dudes that are like, I don't trust those aluminum buckles. But what about that fucking helicopter you're flying around in, motherfucker, all through Vietnam? That tube with the propeller that fucking took you places. It was made of, guess what? Fucking aluminum.
Don't try to use logic.
Don't use logic with me. But I do get it, Simon. I understand, man. Austria Alpen. Oh, wow. That's nuts. That's actually peace of mind. If Hank, yeah. And it's Austria Alpen. Yeah, A-L-P-I-N. Turtle. I like turtles. I don't see anybody on here named Turtle. Who the fuck's... Is that Iron Pig Armament? No, some goober with a big knife in a wheelchair got smoked. Oh, I did see that by another goober who could have walked away. He's going, yeah, isn't that always the case, man? Can suspenders be at, yeah, suspenders can, to this belt, yeah. There's only one of these, guys. I'm not building these. This is the only one. It is on SOE Quick Ship. It is a 34 inch. Do not buy this motherfucker if you're a 38 inch or you're a 30 inch. Don't buy it. Like, if you get this and it doesn't fit, you're not shipping it back to me. I'm not modifying it. I'm not trading it. If you buy this motherfucker and you don't want it, you're selling it to somebody else. You won't have any problem selling it because there's only fucking 2 of them that I've ever sold. There's maybe 20 in existence. Both those laptop bags are also at SOE Quick Ship. Seems like a powered fan parachute flying machine. Can't think of its name. Would be used. And William, you can buy one off the internet. And you can go fly it. There's plenty of videos of dudes that buy them and go fly them and kill themselves the first fucking day. There's a company called Blackhawk that will come out. They kind of travel around. They have a training team, but I think they're based out of Florida. It's about a week. It's about a week class to get spun up and trained up. But you can buy one and go fly it in the fucking field across the street by yourself. Pierre, what's up? I saw you're on here. That'll fit around my thigh. Hey, they have chemicals that can fix that. Pierre, you should look at Retta True Tide. You should talk to Brandel about Retta True Tide. Jonathan, what's up, dude? Your kid is cute. Yeah, looks just like Pierre. A girl version of Pierre. I'm not sure who the mom is, though, but she definitely, that baby looks like Pierre. Can I get that Molly belt in your hand with a Cobra buckle? No. No. I'm not opposed to, like, I'm going to build these one at a time. I am not taking orders for them. I'm going to build them one at a time. I'm going to put them up on the site. Whoever buys it, buys it. I am not opposed to putting a Cobra buckle on here, but there's no reason to put a Cobra buckle on here other than I'm going to charge you $60 more. So this is 225 bucks. Add 60 bucks on, 65 bucks onto this, and I'll sew a Cobra buckle on there for you. This is not on, I put it on, hey man, yeah, you know what, it's on Quick Ship under miscellaneous items. I put it on right before I started the video. Chemicals to make the belt bigger. I fucking miss you, man. I know you used to have a neighbor that did flew them. You can get way up in, oh fuck, you can get way fucked up in certain conditions, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of videos of dudes fucking wives and girlfriends videoing their dudes flying them and videoing their death. There is quite a few of those videos out there. Wouldn't happen to me though. John, I run a 2-inch duty belt. I run as my tool belt. I want to run suspenders. Any suggestions on how to, yeah, so Matt, you can get my padded suspender set, which you really don't need, other than it's padded, but get my slim suspender set. It has the attachments, it just has a strip of webbing. So you just run it around your belt and then back through the buckle and lock it in. It goes on super easy. I've seen videos of them at 20 and 30,000 feet. I don't know about 30,000 because I don't think we can breathe. Well, I guess they could with a bottle. I guess they could with assisted oxygen. Still not. Hey, Amanda. Check SOE quick ship. My laptop's right on the counter in the kitchen. Chuck says he's not seeing this belt on there. Maybe I didn't hit apply or something. Chuck, you have one of these. Oh, 2,000 to 3,000. Sure, sure. They'll do 2,000 to 3,000.
What's it under?
It should be under that miscellaneous one-off items.
There's nothing on it.
Are there laptop bags on there? Should be the last items at the bottom. Laptop? What the fuck?
Round can, laptop bag, yes.
The laptop bags are there?
Yes.
Okay, but the belt's not under them?
Subgun, micro, laptop.
Hold on. The laptop bags are there. Just not gonna fucking hold this, is this? There we go. Woodland padded. I'm looking right the fuck at it. Odie 15-inch laptop bag. Woodland padded. War belt 34-inch. One available. Maybe I didn't hit save. That's why. Okay. Thanks, guys. It's there. It should be there now. People are saying they're not seeing the laptop bags. Go on SOE quick ship. Not on the back end. Go to actual. Okay. Now go to. You just hush and be a good puppet. One off. There we go. Now scroll down in the drop down menu.
There is no drop down menu.
Go on my computer. It's open right now. I'm looking right the fuck at it. People are saying they saw it. You know why it's probably not there? Somebody bought them.
So, on the back end, I see it.
Well, people said they saw the laptop bags on there. Maybe because they sold out. You see any inventory on them?
All of these say sold out,
Somebody bought them all.
but there's no.
You don't have an order for them? All right, so you can figure it out. Populate it somehow. I generated the thing. It shows inventory of 1 on all 3 of them. I don't know, guys. We'll figure it out. Laptop bags aren't showing up. When can we start ordering? Have Cobra put on for it? Why do you want the Cobra buckle on there, man? Yamaha Grizzly, what size pants do you wear? Clever. Oh. I'm looking at what you guys are seeing and I'm fucking talking to you like you can see me. This is the padded belt we're talking about. I'm 50% retarded, but I can't even see miscellaneous products. I wonder why.
Because it doesn't say miscellaneous.
What does it say?
It says one off and random.
We'll fix it. One off and random because it doesn't say miscellaneous.
Okay. Now, you should be able to fucking order. Boy, that was a fucking mess.
Pierre's little kid here, man.
They're all on there now.
Am I close to Chattanooga? 4 hours to Chattanooga, 3 hours to Chattanooga. It's flooding right now. We go to Chattanooga, but I am a ways from Chattanooga. We enjoy Chattanooga very much. Do you have Nalgene pouches with PALS and Typhon? I don't think we do. AJ's asking, can you look and see if we have Nalgene's Typhon Toxic? We had a fucking stack of them for a while.
Tell him he better not be fucking messaging.
Amanda said you better not be fucking messaging her. Taller ones. The taller ones are.
No, these are regular now.
No, we do have regular. Okay, they're regular.
Four of them.
We have 4 of them.
Regular now.
A Cobra buckle key. You can't put it on here, Matt. They couldn't attach it on here. Jake, are you very close to Chattanooga? Yamaha, I didn't see, if you answered, I didn't see about the, fine, I'll delete the video I sent her of a kid. Oh,
I wasn't talking about Pierre, I was talking about AJ.
why are you being mean to AJ?
I'm not.
Why are you yelling at me right now?
Honey. I haven't even started.
No, it's not a tapered war belt. It's not. Blue Typhon toiletry bag inbound. Don't know what I'm doing with it. They're beautiful though.
Put your makeup in it.
Pierre says to relax. You need to relax. You need to chill out a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Do you need a cold plunge?
I'll get right on that.
Do you want me to hold your whole head under the water?
I'll get right on that, the chilling out part.
Everything is on quick ship except the OD laptop just purchased. Thank you for the order.
Yeah. Chris got the OD laptop and David got the war belt.
Josh says tell her to relax. You want Amanda to relax? Josh, Pierre, you guys show up and we'll all chill. whatever it is we do when we all get together. Nicola, what's up? Nicola.
Ricola.
Okay. No, just saw the videos of the bad flooding. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. There's some real flooding going on in Chattanooga right now. Our water is fucking really high here in town, but even if because the town has flooded. Like, we were flooded, so flooded we were locked in for, I think, a week. We couldn't even leave, like, the county all the way, years ago. But we are elevated, greatly elevated. So, like, if the whole entire town flooded, we would grab some of them as they float by, because we're okay where we're at. And then ones I don't like, I would just let them, if you can keep going. Happy birthday to my brother, Mo Lester. Nicole, is your brother molesting you? If you're into that, I guess it's okay if you live in like Kentucky. My video is a little behind. What did you add? Oh, what size pants you wear, Yamaha? Any plans on doing the falling down shirt on any bags? You know, a couple people have asked that. Did we ever find line art embroidery for that?
No.
Did you look? Okay, that's a no. Take a look and see if you can find it. Or digitize the perimeter of it or something.
I need a clear...
Falling down. Type in falling down.
What it is that you want.
Falling down. Stop talking. Falling down.
You don't know what I'm going to ask.
Embroidery line art. If you can, would you rather see a tree grow? Haha, you're banned, you fucking retard. Any plans on doing... There we go. If they weren't here to be an asshole, like, I wouldn't even care. Especially if it was a black dude saying it. That'd be funny. I just ordered small, medium clothes bags after trying the large. Had to have a set. They're nice. Yeah, they're really nice. I use the medium the most. The large is really big. If you have a large, you know that. Peter, what's up, dude? We were in Bristol, Tennessee 2 weeks ago. A mission trip, nice. Did you have fun there, Matt? Did you do some comm shots, do some radio? Can I show the brown? Yeah, hey, we're building 2 more of these tomorrow. There's a blue. There's a blue one. And then both of the walls, both the front and back wall is a whole sleeve pocket. And then on the back, you have this, like the diaper bag has. Those some good fucking snaps. And that wall inside is Velcro so that you can cross draw. But we have a navy blue one, like a dark navy blue one. I think it has black trim on it. I think no pals, I'm not sure. And then we did a gray one also, and the gray one I think has black pals on it. But once I show them, we'll put them on the site, and you can order them if you want them. Elegant. That's an elegant. You could definitely put armor panels in it.
This falling down line art does not fucking exist.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have the digitized artwork for it. With all the flooding, my new prep goal is 30 days of supplies in grab-and-go watertight totes. Look at dry bags, man. Inflatable dry bags. Look at Watershed. They make some really nice bags, and they're light. But you can they have big bags. You can put a ton of shit in them, and then they have inflators also, so you can orally inflate them so that it'll add to neutralize buoyancy or positive buoyancy. Bob, yeah, you were the first dude that asked about no pals on them, so we built a couple, see what they look like. Would you happen to have any M1 Grand chest rigs? I don't think we have any M1 Grand chest rigs. What color M1 Grand chest rig would you like? We had a lot of them for a long time, and one by one they sold out. Brandel just got home. It was storming like crazy here last night till about 4 in the morning. Did you sew the padded board belt myself? Yeah. Yeah, I did this one today. We did a full build video on it. I have a 32 sitting here also. But the 32 doesn't have the Velcro on the inside. Not that it matters, but it doesn't have the Velcro. You can get 30 days of supplies in a truck for a family. Yeah, you can. Or a trailer. Or cargo containers that go in a trailer. I have a Typhon Blue laptop bag. I took a double pistol mag holder, popped the center stitch in the elastic, holds a bottle of water well in my bag. Oh, good info. You could use cigar tubes to hold toothpick. Yeah, you're right. We absolutely could. Dean, what's up, dude? We built 2 houses, dried in, and finished up 3 other projects. 2 people are moving in next couple. Very cool, Matt. Very cool. You built 2 houses in 3 days? Is that what you said, or it was a week? How many people on the crew? I watched the falling down scene. My, do they always have dumb guns? John, I should put my insurance payout in Bitcoin. My 15-year-old son said the same thing. So, John, I should put my insurance payout in Bitcoin. My 15-year-old son said the same thing. Oh, somebody said the brown bag's still available. I thought somebody said they did buy it.
Green bag is gone.
Got it. Cody said he cut. What did he cut? Navy blue, black, dark gray, black. So that's the navy blue. It looks darker than it does through this lens here, or at least my screen. And then this is it's a real darker gray. It looks darker than it does here. It looks a lot lighter on this monitor. But that's, so we're building those tomorrow. I just wanted breakfast. Can't wait to get my shirt to wear to breakfast. Oh, with 60 people, 3 crews, it rained every day. Got it. Bob Lester, perk to being single. I don't need as much stuff for 30 days. The tubes that end mills and drill bits come in, very handy to have around. Good info, Dean. My divorce attorney told wife that my $325,000 is not community property. The look on her face was beautiful. Well, I don't know your wife, and we know you more, so I'm glad that that went that way. Tell her I said, ha ha. Just FaceTime her right now, and we'll be like, ha ha. Just now seeing that giant tote Amanda got in. Holy shit. Yeah, it's huge. The comments on it are crazy, especially because everything I post to the reptile channel on Instagram post to my personal Facebook page. And dudes are like, just going on and on about, I can't wait till it floods your house and insurance won't cover it. We're not really fucking putting water in there, dipshit. Like, it was a joke. Like, I would put a caiman in there. I'd put like 4 inches of water in there and use it for a caiman, cage until I have a permanent, cage for him. But never was the intention to fill it as a bathtub. You just got a flash flood warning. Does your Velcro lined Cobra belt do similar to the padded war belt if you use belt attached pouches? They're plenty strong. Cops have used them for 30 fucking years. It's the same Velcro on our 2-inch duty belt. But I'll tell you, you're not going to get a 175 Cobra belt right now. Unless you already have one on order. Like, if you order it now, you're not going to see it for a long time. It makes good content and traffic for your company. Yeah, that's why I have left them all. I've not banned anybody on that new channel. Darker than the gray visor. Yeah, darker than the gray visor. Yep. We had a small partial roll of that dark gray. Body armor inserts. Now those inserts right there, Premier Body Armor has all kinds of inserts. The inserts Josh posted, they make an insert for the inside of our micro rig and the inside of our FUPA and I think the inside of our cop rig. They have different size panels you would want to measure. You could definitely get one that fills more of the inside of that back pouch or those 2 inside. Just got here, thoughts on opening a laundromat. Laundromat's a license to steal, man. Depending on how you do it, right? So all the modern laundromat equipment, a lot of it is not cash or coin anymore. So depending on what equipment you're running, awesome, because that's untrackable money. I walked into a car wash and they had a change machine. You'd put 1s, 5s, 10s or 20s in this thing and it would spit out quarters. And he had inside, he had stacks and stacks of fucking like small bills, like the whole table covered, like some shit out of a movie. And then he had 5-gallon buckets. There had to be hundreds of 5-gallon buckets in there full of quarters where people had just, used his car wash. Bring back the brown man material. I don't have it. This is what we got. And it does not match. It is not the same. It's close. For somebody that just saw it on video would think it's the same, but side by side it's not identical. Flat packs are great. Yeah, they're fucking flat packs are great. Take that 4-inch, fill it about halfway with change, and you could knock the whole side of somebody's head off with that thing. Peter, you are not the first or last man with a wife that is threatened by my name on the outside of a box. I didn't see Peter's comment. 2 tires mounted and balanced for $40 is a good deal. I don't know what we're talking about there. Or a tire shop had 2 tires mounted and balanced for $40. Oh, I see it. Yeah, that is fucking really cheap. When I lived at home, my dad asked who Amanda was and why she sent me so much stuff. How is your dad, Pierre? Just bought the brown man bag. You're going to like it, John. I'm shipping my 40 by 8 shipping container, which is set up with commercial electrical. Gonna load up my shit, sell the house, and move to Arizona or Texas. I would recommend Texas, buddy. Where are you at right now? My buddy owns an old car wash in the hood. He has buckets of quarters in the supply. Yeah, man. They had built a new steel building in the back, so it was like his office. And it's probably, I don't know, I'll bet it's 40, 50, 60 feet long, probably by 20. At least that front part I could see when I walked in. And the whole wall was just fucking lined with 5-gallon buckets. I have so much charisma that people are threatened by my shipping skills. Wife was pissed that I sent you guys a Christmas family photo. I'm in Ventura County, California. Well, Arizona is definitely better than that, bro. But, I'd say Texas over Arizona, man. I would look at Tennessee. My laptop bag, still brand new. It's got to be 10 years old. Nice. You got Woodland dual pistol pals with Fastex in stock. Will it hold bigger Glock mags? Yeah, it'll hold 17 rounds. With I don't know. Dean, will that hold Glock 17s with plus 2s? I don't know if it will. The Fastex ones are less adjustment than the Velcro ones. The Velcro ones definitely will. Grandfather owned a shopping center, Costa Mesa, with a self-service car wash. He said it was like printing money. That's what yeah, man. Laundromat, car wash, anything like that. Never understood why people make it a point to talk shit on the internet or argue with them. You don't know them. They only affect your life, and let them just scroll on. If you just and then there's also people that will come find your ass. Like, they're a motherfucker that'll come states over holding a grudge, and they'll find you, and you have no idea what they're fucking mad about. And sometimes they're crazy people. I would consider buying a self-storage. Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be a great one too. Generational money. People have an emotional attachment to shit they don't want to see, and they will pay forever to have it fucking in a storage unit. I heard a nylon sew shop is the best way to print money, almost like paving. Shit. The paving, I think the paving's pretty much easy. You just show up and fucking tell people what to do. I got a mystery order, I think it's 7 open. I'll have to look, Matt. It's probably 8. Thoughts on Elon Musk's AI establishing a supercomputer facility named Colossus in Memphis. So I know that there's a lot of people pissed off at Elon Musk in Memphis. They're using these like turbine generators that are natural gas powered, and they're fucking drumming. They're super loud, and they're putting a ton of particulate for some reason in the air. The air quality is fucking real bad because of these things, supposedly. Now, I haven't personally looked into it, so I don't really know, but I see a lot of people saying that they just hear, like these Bitcoin miners and shit, they hear it just fucking drumming all through the night. Because bass is non-directional, right? So those noises just, they travel. Listen to Sean Ryan podcast today. Guest talked about mining asteroids. Cool. Yeah, Sean's had some fucking very interesting people on. It's an old Rite Aid building, making it a plaza, laundromat, liquor store, convenience store, room in the back to put in about 22 climate control. Oh, very cool, dude. Fucking very cool, man. Sounds like a cool video. Could be made in Memphis. There's some good videos in Memphis to be made. You work just like that, Bob. You have a really fucking dirty truck all the time for just showing up and bossing people around. A friend thought he wanted to retire. He sold 3 storage units. 2 years later, he built one and is buying another. He hated, yeah, retirement's where people go to die, man. Ground Fog, how are you, dude? I buy a new one when it gets dirty. I know you do. I know. Amanda, I know you just sent me this thing about the highway going in, but Twisted Dough, come see us starting at 7 for breakfast. We will have ham, egg, and cheese croissants, bacon, egg, and cheese croissant. I don't know what that is, but these fucking yogurt parfaits and this fruit bowl, I'm guessing it's like oatmeal or something. It looks fucking delicious. Have you used mushroom coffee? We have it here. I don't use it. I use Sacred 7 mushroom in a drink that I drink every morning. Camden always has damn particulates in the air. Yeah, there's always. If you got some poison, send it here to Camden. We'll take it. Have you noticed particulates in? Yeah, there's shit in the air. Because there's dust here. We have gravel pits and all kinds of shit here. They're building a huge meta data center down the road from where I live. That facility is going to be huge. Yeah, they're also going to take all your water for it. Bob, good night. What do mushrooms do? So they say that it actually destroys a lot of different types of cancer, Matt. They do a lot of things. Anti-inflammatory, brain cognition, energy. I take a couple. I use turkey tail maybe, lion's mane for sure, and another one in a tincture some nights before I go to bed. And I feel like I dream more and I sleep deeper with them. There's a lot of data out there on mushrooms, man. They burn the garbage dump once or twice a month, and the magnesium plant. Yeah, the magnesium plant's always on fire. See, the FDA came and shut them down for about half a day. That snake's name is Gucci. You just look like you want to bite something. See the slow tongue flicks? That means he's at ease. It's pretty calm. Those all ate last night. That one ate last night. That one ate last night. There's a frog right out the door, maybe inside the garage even. That is a big pile of snake right there. Yeah, that frog's right outside the door. Could you have sold the black snake? Not legally, you could not sell the black snake. If you took it to a pet shop, they would tell you that they can't have any indigenous animals, most likely, depending on state. I don't know all state regulation, but typically no. Could you sell it to like some kid? Maybe. Legally, no. Don't ask, don't tell kind of shit. But no, probably not. Do I need a full-time chef? Do I want a full-time chef? Yeah. Do I need a full-time chef? I don't know. Why? Are you a chef? talked about once how road rage wasn't smart, because you never know what the mentality is of the other person. You come out the store afterwards and your tire slash. Same principle for absolutely. Not only that, I mean, not only tire slashed, you just catch the dude on the wrong day whose wife has left him, or some, you know, he's looking at going to prison, has nothing to lose. Like, he might be willing to take your life over it. I have a ton of mushroom ads and just scroll through them. I would look into it a little bit, Matt. Sacred 7 is what I use. I use 2 scoops of it every morning. There's mushroom coffee. There's, like, I put it in a drink in the morning, in a greens drink with some pre-workout, and I don't even taste the mushroom. Like, you could put put Sacred 7 in coffee, and it would just taste like coffee. Lion's mane, chaga, maitake, and cordyceps blend. Yeah, I use cordyceps in a tincture. I use lion's mane. I use shiitake. There's a couple others. I have a little case that has 5 or 6 different tinctures. Yeah, you don't want to be on the wrong side of somebody's falling. That's a good way to put it. That was a frog. I was worried you got a monkey. Don't worry that I'm getting a monkey. Be happy for me. Be happy. I'm going to a place this weekend that has monkeys. Cordyceps are good for muscle recovery. Yeah, and a lot of them, like lions, it's good for like cognition and stuff. Restfulness. Cordyceps are very good for like healing and hair, and they say cognition also. Lion's mane is good for skin and hair. What kind of I'm not getting a monkey. If I got a monkey, it'd probably be like a capuchin or something. I want a bigger monkey. The fungus helps fix. Yeah, the fungus is among us. John's monkey would have a microbreak. Absolutely, it would. And a fucking multicam black diaper. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here. You guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. We will build some more of those laptop bags tomorrow. There'll be 2 more available. When they are available, they'll be on quick ship. You don't have to go check all the time. I'm not going to put them up till the evening. And we're going to build a few more of those belts. As we have them, they will go up on the site. Monkeys mean John learns how to change diapers. That means John hires somebody to change diapers. We'll start a SOE daycare, but all we take is monkeys. I left restaurant business to pursue EMT, then left that for law enforcement. Don't want to deal with Sada Baraba fuxing. I don't even know what that means. Peter, like if you're serious about being a chef, reach out to Josh. Josh was my chef here, among a lot of other things, for 4 years. Josh will tell you exactly what I need. The monkey knows kung fu. Yes, I need a chimpanzee to attack you. Not me, to attack you guys as you walk through the door every day. Make sure you're on your toes. All right, guys. Good night.